Hey guys, welcome back to Bimbo with me, Lily Rose, the podcast about being stunning, slay, and being the most gorgeous version of yourself ever. So I didn't post last week, and that's not a great start to the podcast, but I feel like I'm in such a creative burnout at the moment, and I feel really unmotivated to make any content on like any platform. So apologies for that. I feel like people notice as well when I'm just not posting, but your girl's trying her best. She is a one woman show over here. She is a bimbo doing the absolute most, okay? But yeah, I feel yeah. I don't know. Do people get like this? Like, when you just like really CBA for anything? That is just kind of where I'm at. I find it so hard to motivate myself sometimes when I just feel like unmotivated. So, yeah, sorry if I'm a bit flat today. That is why I just feel like I'm in a weird stage of my brain at the moment with like trying to figure out what I want. So, yeah, that is an update with me. Not much has been happening, to be honest. It's my birthday soon, so I've just been like prepping for my birthday, and I'm really excited to like celebrate my birthday because I like to always do something fun. So this year I'm having a Marie Antoinette themed party, and I'm having some of my friends over, and then yeah, I think I'm going to Paris. I say I think, I know I'm going to Paris, but that is one of my birthday gifts from my boyfriend. So I'm also very excited for that. And yeah, there's lots to look forward to, but I think I'm like anticipating that so much at the end of the month, and I'm going to be filming so much content that it's almost like demotivated me in a sense to like make any content for the start of the month, and I don't know why that is, but it is throwing me off. So yeah, I have so much to look forward to like very soon, and I can't wait. I can't wait for my outfit to arrive. It's gonna be so slay. Today's video is gonna be like beauty hacks that I have figured out throughout the years that I feel like kind of changed my life. So I'm gonna be sharing those with you today. I hope my microphone sounds okay because I don't remember the settings I set it to the last time. So I could be too loud, too quiet. Who knows? I clearly just didn't write down what the I was doing the last time. So we'll see how this turns out. You might even hear me. Some beauty hacks that celebrities don't want you to know. The craziest beauty hacks that I feel like some people don't talk about enough. We are not gatekeeping around here on the Bimbo Core channel. But I just want to also say that like you are beautiful as you are. And this isn't me promoting like unhealthy, toxic beauty standards. These are just like some things that I have learned to do with like beauty that I just thought were interesting, and I feel like some people don't know these things, and some of them are just subtle changes that don't require much effort, and some of them are like crazy things that you just didn't know about that you might want to look into. So yeah, let's just get into it. So my first beauty hack is drinking water. I feel like I just promote this way too hard on like every platform. I'm always telling people drink your water. And that's because drinking your water keeps you looking hydrated as well as keeps you functioning. I always notice when I'm not drinking enough water, like my skin looks so bad. I don't actually like water, and I've never enjoyed drinking water, and I never used to drink any water. And I've always had really bad skin as well. So for me, like I did not have motivation to drink water in the sense that like, oh, it's good for me. Like you're supposed to drink water to keep you alive, but I never like drank water for that reason. I only started drinking water because I started taking my fitness seriously, and I also saw like the beauty benefits of drinking water. So if that motivates you to drink water, then that is your motivation. You just need some motivation to drink water, okay? Not all of us are just like H2O loving bitches. Okay, some of us need a little bit of extra oomph to want to drink water, which is boring as hell. But drinking water is the key, okay? It's so good for you. It makes you glow. It makes you look 10 times better when you're actually drinking water. And I don't mean like flavored water or anything with sugar in it. I literally just mean water. I personally only really like bottled water or mineral water, like filter water. I don't really like tap water. And once I realized that, I started drinking water way more. So yeah, water is good for you. Just think every time I drink this glass of water, I'm becoming more stunning. And if that ain't motivation, I don't know what is. But yeah, drink your water, girls. Get a cute cup if you need to, if that will motivate you, and you'll just see the benefits. Should we actually Google the benefits? The beauty benefits. Can't spell. I'm so hot in this hat right now. I'm literally sweating. Do I have sweat patches? No, but trust me, I am so sweaty. I have like very dark under eyes naturally. And that's from like many different things, genetics being one, and also like my iron deficiency. I do just naturally have very dark under eyes. But I find when I'm like drinking more water, I feel like I look less dead. Like I'm giving alive. I'm giving an alive person. If you suffer with like excuse me, if you suffer from dull skin, then you might just need to drink more water. So here I am clocking your tea. I also have acne prone skin, and I always break out a lot every month, like around my around my cycle, around my period. I break out a lot then as well. So I find drinking water does keep my skin from breaking out as frequently, and I always notice the difference of when I'm drinking water and when I'm not. So here's your sign, girls. Drink your water. Okay, my next hack, beauty hack, is wearing SPF. Girl, what do you mean you're not wearing SPF? It doesn't need to be 40 degrees outside to be wearing SPF. I have been wearing SPF every single day for about 2 years, maybe, or maybe longer. I feel like that is a beauty hack you should adopt for life. The sun is so damaging and it ages you. Honestly, start the SPF young. My favorite SPF is the CeraVe. Is it CeraVe or CeraVe? I assume it's CeraVe. I feel like CeraVe doesn't sound right. But my favorite SPF is the CeraVe moisturizer. I will put it on the screen. This is the best. I use this every single day before I put my makeup on. And if I don't wear makeup, I still use it. It also gives you such a stunning glow. Like, not even just for the fact that it's like protecting you from sun damage, but also just gives you the most stunning glow. I feel like I always look 10 times more alive when I wear this moisturizer, and it's so light, you can barely feel it on your face. So I really recommend using this. Any other girls, if you have recommendations for... Am I rashy right now? Or it's just the lighting? If you have any recommendations for SPF that you like, put them in the comments. But that is personally my favorite SPF. Also on this point is like, don't spend all of your money on a million different skincare products. So keep it nice and simple. Like, all you really need is an SPF, a good moisturizer. I use retinol on my acne scars. And then I also use just like a really soft cleanser. And I occasionally exfoliate my skin as well. Maybe like once a week or once every 2 weeks, I exfoliate my skin. I try not to over exfoliate it, but that's all I use. I will actually put up all of the products I use here. Honestly, you'd think I'd be sponsored by CeraVe with how much I use CeraVe. But yeah, I am looking for a new exfoliator. So if anyone has any recommendations, please leave them below. But don't overcomplicate your skincare routine, because you really don't need to be using that much. Like, when you see like literal 7-year-olds on TikTok and they're using like 15 different products for skincare, and I'm like, girl, your skin has not even begun to skin yet. So why are we using so many things? But you really don't need very much. Like, don't waste your money on all these products, because I promise you, you do not need that many products. Keep it simple. Keep it to things that like dermatologists recommend, and you will notice such a huge difference in your skin. Your skincare is so important, so make sure you are like investing time into it. It doesn't need to be crazy expensive. Just don't use things that have like really negative ingredients, and don't use loads of things that you don't need. Basically, you do not need 20 different skincare products, okay, I promise. You just need the core things, and that is it. It will work on your skin. I also sometimes use, like, is it called nicotinamide? How the f do you spell that? Nicotinamide? I use that as well, and I do notice a difference in my skin when I use that occasionally as well, like, because I have like really huge pores, so I feel like it cleans my pores basically. So, yeah. But I think that's also in the retinol I use. So, yeah. I do also have the one from The Ordinary. And I do notice it makes my skin really good as well. My next beauty hack is... Oh my god, I actually can't deal with how much I'm sweating. Why did I put the heating on and then wear a fluffy hat and a long sleeve top? It's so hot in here, I actually can't deal. I also look really cute, but you can't even see, so like where was the point? But this is my outfit of the day. I feel like I'm literally just giving. She is giving. There's literal sweat on the chair. I just live that aesthetic life. Does anyone else get really sweaty legs? Like, especially in the summer. Not that it's summer yet, but does anyone else, like, just stick to chairs? Does anyone have a beauty hack for that? Much appreciated. Okay, so my third beauty hack is investing in hair care. This also completely changed the game for me. That is, like, not using cheap conditioners, cheap shampoos. Stay away from stuff like that. It will literally just dry out your hair. You need to be checking the ingredients on things. If you're using products with like sulfates, etc., stop, throw it in the bin. I promise you, investing in your hair just like pays off more and more over time. So I personally use Olaplex products. I know a lot of people don't like Olaplex products, and that's fine. I know it doesn't work for some people or it makes some people's hair worse. That is totally fine. But for me, I feel like Olaplex is the only brand that have actually helped regrow my hair and restore my hair health. The only brand I've seen a huge difference with. So if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Please don't come for me. But me personally, Olaplex has actually saved my hair. Find like hair care brands that work for you. If you can afford it, of course, not everyone can afford it, but I'm sure there's like plenty of dupes. But if you can, like, do invest in your shampoo and conditioner and you'll see such a difference in your hair care. Make sure you're like researching your hair type and what is good for your hair. Just don't buy things just from the shop. You know, you just go to Boots and like pick up anything. Stop doing that, because if you're noticing that your hair is just getting thinner and thinner, and it's just like every time you get a haircut, it seems to be getting shorter and shorter because of all the dead ends, that will be partially because of your shampoo and conditioner. And I will actually die on the hill that is the truth. Okay, look at reviews, research your hair type, research the ingredients. Also, like oiling your hair is so good for your hair. So yeah, invest time in your hair, girls. Like, honestly, go on a deep dive about shampoo and conditioner after you watch this video and your mind will be blown. If you're having trouble with your hair becoming more and more damaged over time, that will be one of the factors, as well as like excessive heat use, etc. It will be that. I promise you. Do those rosemary oil treatments for your scalp. They ain't lying on TikTok when they say those are good for your hair. Do those treatments and also invest in a good shampoo and conditioner, because I just feel like that's priceless. If you're willing to go to the salon and pay like hundreds of pounds for like a good haircut and to have it like freshly dyed, then you can definitely afford to spend the money on getting good haircut products. Even when I've had no money, I will still refuse to buy cheap shampoo and conditioner. I'm still spending that £50 on Olaplex products. And yeah, you use less as well, so it actually lasts longer anyway. But I refuse to use cheap shampoo and conditioner. You know, if I went over someone's house and they were like, oh, you can use my shampoo and conditioner, and I look and it's like literally like £1 shampoo, I would rather have greasy hair. I would rather be able to fry chips on my hair. I am not using that, period. And that's not me being a snob. That's me wanting to have hair. So, not that I have the best hair. I really don't, guys. I'm not saying I do. What I'm saying is I've had very, 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 very bad hair. And in comparison to now, the biggest thing I've noticed is changing my shampoo and conditioner and using one that actually works and doesn't murder your hair. Also on hair is drying your hair when it's wet. This is also really important. So I think that excessive hairstyling is bad, but I feel like blow drying it is an essential thing you have to do. So if you're going to cut anything out, cut out the straightening. Definitely cut out the hair curling, but do not cut out blow drying your hair. Your hair is its most fragile when it's wet. So if you're just letting it air dry all the time, it's like more likely to break. So Always blow dry your hair, even if it's on a cold setting. You do not want to be sat there with wet hair for hours and brushing it and it just getting more and more stringy. Yeah, also I'm not a hairdresser, so if any hairdressers want to come for me, that's totally fine, but I just feel like what I'm saying is totally facts and is said by hairdressers. So yeah, never leave your hair wet, guys. That is not good. I mean, I'm sure you can every now and then, but if you're doing it because you think it's less damaging, that is not the tea. That is not less damaging. Put down the straighteners. Put down the curlers. Put them in the bin. That is what's causing 10 times more damage than blow drying your hair. This next beauty hack is like the best beauty hack I'm ever going to put you on. Now, this is on the more expensive side, but if you have the money to spend on this, I cannot recommend this more. And celebrities do this, and you might not even have ever heard about it. So this next one is lymphatic drain massages. This is the best beauty hack ever, okay? So God, I'm going to explain the science of this now, and I'm going to have to Google it because I do not have the knowledge. Lymphatic drainage massage can help with swelling, inflammation, detoxification, and relaxation. Okay, so the benefits are reduced swelling, improved circulation, detoxification. What does that even mean? Helps remove toxins and waste from the body. Boost immunity. I think that's true. Immune system. Whoa. Aids digestion and scar tissue healing. So a lot of people use lymphatic drain massages they have to get them after they've had like a BBL of some sort, or like maybe like lipo, I don't know. But you have to get these massages after you get surgery like that, because you have to get rid of the water retention. It's like an essential thing, I think. You have to book those in. But you can also book them in when you don't have that kind of surgery, and it kind of has the same effect. So we naturally have oh God, I'm gonna mess this up. We naturally have like a lot of water retention, and it actually like aids weight loss and helps get rid of like the bloating that sits naturally on your stomach. So even when I was like super skinny, because not saying I'm not like thin now, but I was like really, really, really skinny like last year, and that's when I first started getting them. And I noticed, even though I was like tiny, I still noticed such a huge difference on my stomach when I got these massages. And that's because it just like brought out my abs that I didn't even know I had and made me look so snatched. I think I'll put up a photo of what I look like after my first lymphatic drain massage. And oh my God, I will never be this snatched ever again. I was snatched and I stayed skinny. I stayed skinny for like 6 weeks. And no matter what I ate or what I did, I was skinny. I was skinny, honey. So apparently a lot of celebrities get these massages before they have like red carpet events. And it just makes you look so snatched. So I'm going to get one again before my birthday, I think, like maybe in like a week or two, because I just think it's the best treat. I don't get them very often. I think I've only ever had 3, but it is honestly like the biggest treat ever because it just makes you look so snatched. Like, you know, when people use those, like, I don't know how to pronounce it, like gosha? Gosha? You know, the things you use on your face like this. I'll put up a photo, and it makes your double chin go away. That is a lymphatic massage because you're massaging away all of the water retention. So imagine that, but it's on your stomach, because we all naturally have bloating. So if you've never heard of this before and you have like money, or you want like a treat, like a birthday treat, go get a lymphatic drain massage. Oh my God, I cannot recommend this enough. I'm actually gonna put up the girl that did my first one, and she is such an angel sent from heaven. So if you live in London, I really recommend going to her because she is so good. So yeah, thank me later. They're expensive, but like they are worth it. Like, it's not a scam. Like, it does actually have the craziest impact. So I'm excited to get another one. And yeah, I just wish Lena was closer. It's such a shame that she's 2 hours away, because it's so hard to like align my schedule to go all the way to London to get a massage. But I literally would do that for her. So if that doesn't tell you now you know. Another beauty hack is you might be deficient in something. How is that a beauty hack? You should figure out if you're deficient in something because it could be causing X, Y, and Z. So, for instance, I have an iron deficiency. So, I do look like a decomposed corpse if I don't take my supplements regularly. And I also feel like a decomposed corpse. So, kind of figure out if there's something wrong and see if you need any supplements. I also take magnesium every day. Like, you know, all these celebrities, and what was that video that went like viral? Was it of Bella Hadid or of Kendall Jenner? And they were showing like what supplements they take, and there was like, I think it was Kendall Jenner, and she was taking like so many different supplements. Like, these people are taking supplements because they actually work, not because it's some conspiracy. Like, they do actually work. So like, I don't take loads of supplements every day. I just take like a female multivitamin, and I take my iron, like my iron water, and I also take magnesium. And magnesium helps like your bone repair. Oh my god, this whole video was just me trying to give scientific advice whilst also sounding like a dumb bitch. So I'm trying over here, guys, okay? But magnesium, should we just Google it? Magnesium. Someone told me, I think 2 different people told me to take magnesium, and I was like, huh. So apparently magnesium helps with bone health, menstrual cramps, and mood. I also think it can make you sleepy, but I don't know. I started taking it because someone told me it would help with my nail and hair health. So I don't know if that's not actually true. Let's actually find that out. Hair. Like, did I make that up? Magnesium plays a crucial role in hair health. Hey! Okay, it was true. Yeah, I think I started taking it because my hair was just in a really bad condition and I wanted to grow it back. So I started taking magnesium. But I'm pretty sure it helps with nail and hair growth. So, yeah, obviously I'm taking it for beauty reasons, not to be big and strong like I should be, but I started taking magnesium. So see if you're deficient in anything, because I think if you're deficient in magnesium, it could be the reason why your hair isn't growing. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, if you're struggling with something, that's not like you just like made peace with like, oh, my hair just doesn't grow and I'm okay with that. There could be a reason why your hair doesn't grow. So actually look into it and see if there is a reason. I think you can probably test if you're like deficient in anything or pay for something. I don't know. But it is worth it if you can like figure out if there's like something wrong, and you can figure out and then just take supplements and fix the problems. So yeah, I really do recommend like taking supplements. I think they do work. I noticed that like I used to always take multivitamins every single day. And the 2 weeks I didn't take them because I ran out, I started to get really ill. And then I just couldn't stop being ill. So I think they do work. So, like, I've been taking my multivitamins again now every single day for the last month. And I've just been feeling really well, as well as other factors. But they definitely do have a part to play. So take your multivitamin, girl. Set an alarm. It's so hard to form a habit to take supplements, but it is definitely worth doing. This next bit of advice is something that I saw someone recommend. I don't necessarily follow this, but when I saw it, I was like, that makes so much sense. And that is finding a celebrity that is like your lookalike and using their like color palette, if that makes sense. So celebrities have like professional stylists. They have like people color matching them and what works best for their skin tone. So if you think someone looks really good and they also look like you, then you can kind of copy like what they're doing and it will also look good on you as well. So for instance, like someone who has like the same skin as you, eyes, hair color, like same complexion, if you copy what they're doing, you will also look good. So if you're like struggling and you're like, I don't know how to style myself, I don't know what looks best on me, I don't know what colors look best on me, find someone that looks like you and then copy their style, if that makes sense. I haven't personally done this, but when someone said that, I was like, that is such tea. Like, that makes so much sense. Like, think of how much money these celebrities pay to have, like, professional stylists and, like, color matchers. So you're basically getting that for free by just copying what they do. They can also be wrong, I guess, because I guess some people still don't quite match with their stylists. Like, sometimes it doesn't always work, but I think it's good advice if you're, like, struggling on like what you want to do like style wise, because I've had people ask me before like how do I style like my body type, or I just don't know what suits me. So I think like finding someone that looks like you and you like their style is like a good step. Or also like I use Pinterest for everything. So if I like want to decorate my living room, I go straight to Pinterest. If I want to plan my birthday party, I go straight to Pinterest. And I also make a lot of like mood boards on Canva. So if you're like struggling to know how some things like gonna look, or just like want to pair a bunch of things together, use Canva, make a mood board, make a Pinterest board, and just like get some like inspo from different things. And yeah, I find that helps so much with like knowing how to style things. I would never ever do anything without consulting my Pinterest board first. This next beauty hack is catering your diet around yourself. So do not fall for celebrities' posts when they're telling you like use this diet thing, or use this pill, or use this skinny tea, buy this program, use this fitness thing. Don't just like fall for it because they're trying to sell something to you to make their money. Always cater your diet to your own needs and how your body is, because there's never a magical remedy to how like you should eat or exercise or whatever. And you got to bear in mind, like these celebrities that are pushing all these things to you, they have their own like catered diet that someone's made for them, and they also have like an expensive personal trainer. So don't just like look at them and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy what they are selling because that's gonna fix everything. No, actually they are paying out so much money to like have a personal chef and have a personal trainer and all of these things, and a diet constructed to their needs. So don't just look at it and fall for all that. Like make sure you're doing the same thing for you, so you can be your own personal trainer, and you can be your own, well obviously personal chef. Who else is going to be one? But you can like cater your own diet to your own needs, and like really spend the time like learning about yourself. I actually just made a video on my main channel about like things you might be doing wrong as to why you can't lose weight. And one of the points I made was that you need to be like catering your diet to yourself, and your diet isn't like a crash diet. Your diet is for life. It's just how you eat, and it's patterned behavior. So watch that video if you want to like kind of have some advice on that, because I've personally lost a lot of weight, and everything I'm saying like has worked for me personally. So, and it's not extreme either. So if you want some advice on that, then watch that video. But yeah, what works for someone else might not work for you. So don't just fall for things because they're being pushed by celebrities. They're probably not following that anyway. So yeah. Guys, I'm not even kidding. I just had my microphone on mute for 11 whole minutes, and I was just like popping off in wisdom and all that time. And I just can't believe my microphone was on mute. Like I just rushed through like 10 points of just popping off in slayness, and my microphone was on mute that whole time. I cannot deal with myself. I need some kind of tech team over here. I think like my big juicy lips just hit the mute button by accident. So now I'm gonna have to re-go over everything I said, and hopefully I don't miss anything. Okay, so my next beauty hack is to use body oil on your skin. So I personally use Palmer's Cocoa body what? I use Palmer's body oil, and it's literally £5.99. And not being paranoid, checking if my microphone's on mute. Why did I put a mute button there? I'm suing. I use body oil on my skin just to like make my skin look so glowy, and this works so well, and it like doesn't clog your pores at all. I said this on my other channel, is I use like the Palmer's cocoa butter and body oil because one time I saw this girl when I was out drinking, and I gave her a hug, and she smelled so gorgeous, and I asked her what perfume she wore, and she told me that she wears Palmer's cocoa butter, and that actually changed my life. And I immediately went and bought Palmer's cocoa butter because she's hot and smells sexy, okay? And since I did that, I just feel like I just smell hot and sexy now too. Not her being literally Regina George. Cannot recommend this enough because I feel like it just makes your skin feel so soft. It smells so good, and it just looks so good in photos. Like if you want to get a good photo, like full body pic, you need to be using Palmer's body oil all over yourself, because that is just the biggest beauty hack ever. So, and it's literally so cheap as well. Like it's not even expensive. I saw on Twitter someone posted, because I shared that I use this, that they also bought this and they said that they love it as well. So tried and tested, okay? This is such a good beauty hack because you just smell so good on a budget and you also feel goddamn good as well. I used to wash my skin with literal baby oil in the shower and it would just clog up my shower and probably my pores. I don't know why I did that, but this is a much better alternative that you can use not in the shower, when you get out of the shower and rub it in your skin and you feel so soft and so smooth. I'll put it up on the screen and buy this product, okay? I fully endorse this product. It is just unreal. If you want to smell divine and like a little chocolate gorgeous sexy princess, buy this. It literally lasts for days as well. Like you put it on and it doesn't just like go away after a few hours. Like the next day and the day after, you will still be feeling so smooth. So highly recommend that. My next beauty hack is icing your face. I don't actually do this super often, but I see people do and it definitely works. Because when, basically, especially when you wash your face and you're washing it with oh my God, you're washing it with warm water, your pores will be like enlarged and really, they will be open, okay? You need to close them back up and you can do that by just like putting cold water on your face, or you can like ice your face as well. I assume icing your face is better, but it just like retightens your pores. I think I'm gonna buy, I don't know if anyone's seen on TikTok shop, but I haven't actually got this, but it's like a roll thing. It looks like a roll on and it's like an ice that you put in the freezer and then use in your face. I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna let you know how that works because that's meant to be so good for tightening your pores. So I am gonna try that. I imagine like all celebs do this, or like, you know, like the ice pack you can buy to put in your face. It just like reduces swelling and inflammation and also tightens your pores and makes you look snatched. Maybe it helps acne. I'm not really sure. Someone let me know in the comments. Also on swelling and inflammation on our gorgeous faces is using face tape works so well. I have seen celebrities share this before. I feel like Kim Kardashian has, but just about taping your face. It does actually work. It's not a scam. When I had my nose job, I had to tape my face. And that's because it like reduces the swelling. And I still tape my nose sometimes because I'm just very prone to swelling. I always have a swollen face for whatever reason. Someone please tell me. I don't know. I actually feel like I don't look too swollen right now, but I get swollen eyes, swollen lips, swollen nose, face, everything. So if I notice that my nose is looking a bit swollen, I will just tape it overnight and my nose is like back to the snatched tiny little nose that she is. So it definitely does work. If you just type into Amazon like medical tape, it should come up and you can just learn how to tape your face. So this definitely does work, guys. I do actually recommend this. And I know like a lot of my friends do actually face tape as well, just to add to your nighttime routine to make you look insane before you go to bed. Add face taping to it, especially if you have like an event or something. It does work and your face will be looking as snatched as humanly possible. Research it if you don't believe me, but it does actually work. Guys, I'm not even kidding. That muted microphone situation irritated me so much that I've literally just been sat here sulking for 20 minutes and I'm like, I'm deleting the podcast channel. That has tipped me over the edge. In pure Aries fashion, I'm fuming. I cannot go over it. I won't even cut this out because this is just the real me. This is who I am. I'm so sulky. I'm getting hangry. I'm getting hangry AF. I haven't eaten since 12 o'clock. It's now 5:30. And I just need a snack or something. But I'm dedicated to filming this podcast. And I'm not taking a snack until it's done, okay? I'm just so angry about the muted microphone. And I literally only need to go over 2 more points before we've caught up. But I'm just sulking. I'm sulking. Okay? Why does God give its hardest battles to its most stunning big boob soldiers? Why? I'm too gorgeous to struggle. It's not fair. I'm too stunning to be doing my own technical issues. I don't even understand them, okay? Do you know how hard it was for me to understand how to work this computer? That was the realest of struggles. Do you know how many times I've muted my streams by accident? Too many times. So embarrassing. You think I would have learned? I've had this computer for a year. We are still doing the same things. Back to the podcast episode. Oh, I didn't mute it, but I did just basically do the same thing again. Okay, right. My next point on why I think like especially celebrities look so like youthful and stunning is because they get skin boosters. I will die on the hill that skin boosters are the best injectables one could ever get. I get skin boosters and I've had them for years. I've never had any Botox, not that I need it because I'm still in my youth. I'm only 25, almost 26, but still, I'm still in my prime youth, okay? Even though the young people would say otherwise nowadays. I do get the old jokes now. People call me old. Can you believe it? Someone as gorgeous as me is being called old. My niece can believe it, honestly. But I'm not promoting that anyone gets injectables, okay? I'm just saying that's what I get. That's what I think many celebrities get and why they look so young, so youthful. I think it's because of skin boosters. So if you have never heard of it, then here I am putting you on this vibe. So skin boosters are not a filler. We're going to get at what they are. They basically improve skin texture, hydration, elasticity, and overall appearance. The main reason why I get skin boosters is because I have hollow under eyes, like I said earlier, and I think it really does just skin boost them into space and makes me look so hydrated under my eyes. I've also had it for some of my acne scarring. I'll get up close right now. I don't have any foundation on, so you can like see my acne scarring a lot more, but I do have a lot of acne/acne scarring on my cheeks, and it's something I'm very insecure about, and I have had a bit in there before and it did help. So yeah, also if anyone has any tips on how to get rid of acne scarring, let me know. I am considering doing like microneedling and maybe that will help, but yeah, the main reason I get them is for my under eyes. So yeah, I just cannot recommend this enough, to be honest. Fillers make your under eyes go like hard and it migrates. Not every time, but most of the time, filler just doesn't work under your eyes. I know people who've had it done and they've said afterwards, like they've noticed when they smile, like this has gone hard, so they can't quite smile like they used to. And yeah, I've never heard of anyone have a positive experience like in the long term of getting under eye fillers. That doesn't mean to say that like it doesn't work for everyone, but you know, a lot of people I've spoken to don't like it. I think my actual practitioner got it done and she said that she had to get it dissolved. So she's always recommended skin boosters to me. Poog. What is going on down there? She's stretching. You doing the stretching? Are we good? You grumpy? Grumpy just like her mother. Just makes you look younger, I think, because it just like rehydrates your skin. Bless you. I think a lot of celebrities that now look like way younger have, amongst other things, as well as like facelifts and whatever, I think they are getting skin boosters. And I think this is like the secret fountain of youth that no one really talks about, but people definitely are getting done. So yeah, I honestly think that is the tea. I had my skin boosters last month. You have to get two, so you get one and then you get another one a month later, and you have to like obviously keep topping it up. It's not permanent, so it does go away. But I had it last month, and I noticed like I tend to like edit my photos more when I need a top up of my skin boosters. And when I get them done, I then don't really edit my photos that much, shamelessly. And it's because I'm like really insecure about my under eyes. So it definitely does work and it makes you look really hydrated. So yeah, you can get it in your hands, you can get it in your neck, like you can literally get it anywhere. So if you're wondering why these like female celebrities look so much younger, I swear it's skin boosters amongst other things. So yeah, I honestly I don't want to like promote getting injectables. That's not what I'm here to do, but I'm just having an open and honest conversation because I feel like we often compare ourselves to like people online, and I definitely do as well. And you're like, why don't I look like this Instagram model that is a millionaire and has a million procedures that they don't talk about. So I will hands up always say that I have had procedures done to my face and what they are, and I'm not shameless about that. I do have skin boosters under my eyes. I do have a nose job. I do have fake lips. I have had filler in my chin one time before. So that is me, babes. That is who I am. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I've had nothing done, because imagine people are comparing themselves to me. I mean, I doubt it, but if they are, just know I don't even look like this naturally. Okay, a lot of women that you see online, they don't look like that naturally either. And whether they get minimal procedures done or whatever they do, they still have something done. I can guarantee you of that. Even if it's just a lymphatic drain massage or getting, I don't know, really bougie facials or having a personal trainer. So many people have things to make them look better that a lot of us peasants cannot afford. So keep that in mind when you're comparing yourself to people online. I think if more people were open, then people would maybe feel better about themselves. Why are you grumpy down there? What's the matter? What's the matter down there? We're getting grumps. Maybe she's hungry too. But yeah, just trying to, bless you, try to have a open conversation about injectables and the fact that literally everyone, even your nan, is probably getting injectables done. So many women get them done. It's like so normalized. Oh, also another point on this with the injectables is don't just go to anyone for injections. Don't just like search like in Google like lip filler near me, because I've actually been botched before. And that's because I would just go to somewhere that was local instead of like researching a really good practitioner with the results I was looking for. Like I've had to get my lips dissolved, and now I have like I have a lip shape that's like sculpted to how I wanted it. So like my cupid's bow naturally doesn't look pointy like this, and I have like created, well, I haven't personally, but my practitioner has created like a keyhole. Can you see like gap here, which is very like Pamela Anderson-esque. Is that even the right person? Like, who has a keyhole lips? Oh, I guess Kylie Jenner, she has, does she still have that? Who else does? Butterfly lip, what is that? Oh god, there's some crazy photos in here. I'm trying to think of a famous celebrity that has like a keyhole pout. I don't even know, but it's not even that deep. Why am I hyperfixating on this? But I like that look. I think it suits me. I think it's like just me. It's just me, babes. I like how it looks. So like they've created that, and I don't really have much filler in my bottom lip because I naturally do have quite a pouty bottom lip, but I literally started with no top lip. So when you're getting procedures done, make sure you are researching the practitioner. Don't just get the cheapest thing just because you want lip filler, because you will end up looking botched like I did one time. So yeah, research who you're going to. Don't just go there because your friends go there. Don't just go there because you've just taken one Google search. Look at people's results, and if your practitioner isn't talking about like the type of effect you want on your lips and they just go straight into injecting, then they're not a good practitioner, and I wouldn't trust them personally. We're all different, but I wouldn't personally trust them. Okay, my next point is stop overstyling your hair. This also kind of said this earlier, but when I said about like the hair care products you should be using. Also, don't overstyle your hair because you're not a celebrity. You don't wear extensions that you can get changed every 6 weeks, and you don't wear wigs, and you don't have all of this money to be doing that to your hair. So when you're overstyling it, your own hair, it's just going to get trashed, and it's going to keep getting trashed over time, and your hair is just going to thin and break and get split ends, and then you're going to be with no hair, basically, no healthy hair. I found that overstyling my hair completely destroyed my hair as well. So take it from me. I was literally basically bald like a year ago, and we've managed to get her really thick, considering there's a long way to go, but she is getting there. I am wearing clipping extensions right now, as you can probably tell by the blending that I have done. But these celebrities, they don't live lives like us, okay? They can't afford to get a weave every 5 minutes and wear really expensive wigs. So when you're styling your hair to like look great like all these celebrities, you are just destroying your hair. So try using heatless methods because your hair will just be way less damaged. I don't have any hacks for hair straightening heatlessly. That's the only thing. If anyone does, I don't know if there is a hack for it, but I do like always turn down the heat on my hair straighteners when I use them. I never like use the setting it like comes up as because I just feel like that is recipe for frying your hair. And also always use heat protect, but research the heat protect first. Don't just buy a heat protect because I promise you some of these products that you buy in a shop are trying to make your hair worse. I swear they are with the chemicals they put in these products. So make sure you research it. I personally use Olaplex bonding oil as heat protect and I find that works really well on my hair. But to each their own. Just research heat protect first. Look at what like hairdressers recommend, like a really good hairstylist. Like I always bleach my own hair at home and I've always done that ever since I was a teenager. But I switched to bleach that is like salon bleach recommended by my favorite blonde like hairstylist. And the difference in my hair since doing that has been crazy. So if you find a hairstylist you really like and has like always does hair that's similar to your hair, then follow their advice if they make like advice videos for hair because they're probably speaking facts. Another beauty hack that I have is getting enough beauty rest, queen. You're gonna look like a corpse if you don't get good rest. So make sure you're getting enough sleep. It is not worth scrolling until early hours on TikTok. You are sacrificing your beauty, okay? Beauty rest is so important. I always used to like barely sleep and that was one due to insomnia, but also I feel like I was not helping that habit by just like aimlessly scrolling at like early hours of the morning. You need beauty rest to look stunning. I don't even know why that is or what the science is, but I feel like when you get more rest you do just look better and you look more alive. So beauty sleep isn't a myth. You do actually need to sleep. There are so many health benefits to getting consistent good sleep. So make sure you are taking care of yourself and getting the good sleep in. I think my last beauty hack that I'm going to discuss today is using a high quality razor. I feel like this also changed my life. I always used to use like cheap razors that would give me razor burn and give me like ingrown hairs. And I feel like since actually investing into good razors and expensive ones, my skin has never been better when it comes to razor bumps. I still do get razor bumps, but or like ingrown hairs every now and then, but it's not as bad as it used to be. And yeah, I think like you do need to invest into some things to have like good results. I know some people, they really do suffer from like razor bumps, and trust me, if your razor isn't good and you're not changing the head as well on the razor, it's all well and good buying a good razor, but do you actually change the head on it, girl? Calling you out right now. Make sure you're doing that because I swear to God, that is such a game changer for like having problems after you've shaved. Also, like, don't overshave. Like, this is like kind of like difficult advice because I feel like we as women are ingrained in our skulls, ingrained in our brains that we need to feel uncomfortable with our body hair, but over shaving also does not help your skin and it does cause to have more ingrown hairs and razor bumps. So I try not to shave too much. I do shave my armpits probably the most, but I do not shave the rest of me too often, like maybe like once a week or twice a week. Or if I know that I got to like go to work and wear like a top that shows my armpits or whatever. But in general, like I do try and get away with not shaving as frequently because I actually feel okay with my body hair and I'm not like embarrassed to have body hair. And I feel like it's really important as women for us to like love us in our natural states and feel like okay with it and not feel embarrassed, because you shouldn't feel embarrassed for having body hair as a woman. Like we all have hair, we all grow hair, and just because society tells you that you shouldn't have body hair doesn't mean that that is the truth. So don't overshave. Honestly, if you shave every single day, that is not good for your skin. And like if you're noticing you're always having heat, like razor bumps or having trouble with your skin because of shaving, just know that like you are beautiful and you do not need to be shaving every 5 seconds to like feel beautiful. And put the razor down and like honestly, just not me sounding like a full crazy feminist right now, but Honestly, feeling okay with your body with hair, I think is the most freeing experience. And that's not to say that I leave my hair really long. I don't. I do consistently shave, but I do also feel comfortable with not shaving and being in public unshaven. I do feel okay with that. I will have my legs out even if my leg hair is long. And I think that's really important. And you'll be surprised how many people don't even notice anyway. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you have trouble with your skin, like, don't make it worse just for a beauty standard. So yeah, that is kind of all my advice on like beauty hacks that you may not have thought of, or like celebrity beauty hacks that they don't tell you but do actually work, or just things that I do myself that I feel like keep me in good routine with feeling stunning, gorgeous, slay, and I wanted to share with you so you can feel stunning, gorgeous, and slay as well. But all in all, the message of this video is like, just remember that, you know, these are cutesy little hacks, but also you don't need to do any of these things and you're beautiful the way you are. And just remember that, like, we look at people online and we compare ourselves when they are literally edited to they have expensive personal trainers, they have the money to get whatever procedure they want, and they, you know, they don't look like that naturally either. So yeah, just remember that when you're sat there like feeling sad about yourself, that like, I still feel sad about myself. I always feel sad about myself. And I just think we waste so much time like wanting to feel beautiful, but that is just who we are sometimes as people. And I think I'll always be this way. Like, I'll always like love beauty and hair, and like I will always love makeup and like all of these things. And it's just like an interest of mine, and I do love it. But I do think it's like a double-edged sword of like feeling bad about yourself too. So just remember that like we're all human and none of us are perfect. And yeah, do what makes you happy and do what makes you feel confident. But beauty at the end of the day comes from within. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video today of the podcast. I'm looking forward to filming more of the podcast videos. I just feel like I'm in such a creative rut at the moment, and it's so frustrating because I normally have so many ideas, and then I feel like recently I just don't have any ideas. But I think I'm like lacking in confidence with ideas, and that's the problem. So yeah, I hopefully I will bounce back this week and just be more myself. But yeah, if you want to subscribe to my other YouTube channel, I will link it below. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments your favorite beauty hacks. Yeah, I'll be interested to know. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've had an amazing day and continue to have an amazing week. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye, my gorgeous bimbo babes. Love you.